Oh, dilemmas, dilemmas. What do I ride or what do I drive? I mean, in my life, so many cars, so many trucks, so many motorcycles, the toys. What am I driving today? Yeah, what am I driving today? You know what? I think I need to drive the Ram because that truck hasn't been driven a while and just isn't good for vehicles to sit forever like that electric vehicle sitting way back there. Yeah, who wants to drive that? It's sitting next to the shed. Okay, and the ongoing conversations of what I have and what I've had. And what's incredible is, hey, welcome to Ice Age TV. I've had so many Ram trucks. It's incredible how many Ram trucks I've had. And here I am, but I've got all these brand new Fords sitting around me. And I'm electing to drive my 2014 Ram 3500 single axle package that's been tuned and piped, and I'd rather drive this today than my other vehicles. And these vehicles, would you believe this vehicle basically is 10 years old? 10 years old. I mean, wow. Truck has 81,000 miles on it. Ram trucks are just so nice. But what am I doing now? I gotta go down to the Indian dealer and get my battery. That went bad on my Chief Bobber, and the highway bars for the new Sport Chief. And I just figured as I ride down the road, maybe we have some more conversations in the Ram diesel 3500. And you know, once again, I talked about this more in my conversations, what we have and what we had. And for me, I'm gonna get back to what I had. Now come on, who doesn't just love the sound of a piped Ram Cummins diesel? I mean, isn't that just so nice? I put some nice mud flaps on this thing. And up front, hard turn, it does, it rubs, but they haven't fallen off yet. So, works for me. But look at this truck here. I mean, it's incredible to think about what this truck can do. For the most part, in so many aspects of really realistic lifestyle. I'm not towing 30,000 pounds behind it. And this truck pull a 12K trailer all day long. And that truck pull a 30K trailer, not so much. Probably 20, the way it's optioned out, 23 maybe, but that's a lot of trailer. So, all right, let's get the Ram truck. Let's go have some fun and go down to the Indian dealer and hopefully I don't buy something else, right? Now, for the record, would I rather be driving the Hellcat Charger today? Yeah, I really would. But here's the challenge. I gotta go buy a new air conditioner for my daughter's bedroom. I gotta pick up the highway bars. So for the Charger, I just can't see the, without struggling to get things into the car, be a pain in the butt. So let's take the big truck. And yeah, in my house, still a farmhouse, central AC, yeah, not so much. Window vents. Now this truck here, I can't even remember. Do I have this thing programmed? Just too many cars, too many things. And see up here, look, does this work? It doesn't. So guess what? I gotta get back out of the vehicle and get a freaking gate opener. Yikes. Yeah, the good old Mighty Mule gate opener. So now we got the barn closing up. That's great. Got a shipment of stuff coming in today. Busy day actually for me. Got a lot going on, and probably got the kid kind of doing her own thing today, because if I didn't have my kid working with me right now, there's just no way. There's just so many other things I have to do, and thank goodness. Ooh, I forgot one thing. All right, let's try this one more time. When you live my life, yeah, poor person, and you have all these different vehicles, and I'm working on my vehicles all the time, just always want to make sure you have all the things you need to go work. Yeah, how many times have I driven back to my house on what I forgot to get? And I really did a good job cleaning this truck up here probably a month ago, and thank goodness it actually has worked out where it's still pretty clean. Let me get the heck out of here. All right, we are on the road. Wow. Hard for me to believe that it's now been a year when I bought this truck. A year ago. And hard to believe I changed the oil on the 9/11 anniversary, and it had, what, 78,000 miles on it? 81. So a year later, I haven't even put, well, I put 3,000 miles. That's crazy. 820, we're at 829. But it's not the 11th, today's the 7th, but wow. Yeah, so the ongoing conversation, listen to this truck. I just love the way this truck sounds. My daughter is so addicted to this exhaust note. And this is the thing. When you go down the road in this truck, it's such a cool experience. You don't get that in the Ford F-150 Lightning vehicle. You're not going to get this exhaust note. You just don't get this, think you're a big truck guy. Isn't that what it's all about? I mean, thing all about you think you got a big truck and you're the big trucking guy. I mean, isn't that kind of what it's all about? And I think to myself, it's incredible how this truck is basically 10 model year. This is a 10-year-old model year. You'll be 10 years old model year wise, because the 2024 vehicles are now showing up at dealerships. And it's a 2014. And I just think this truck here just has really, it has everything you really need. I mean, for the most part, this truck has more than enough to really make everything work without getting into all this technology. And what's incredible too is this was like a $60,000 truck. I'm going to say 60. Could have been $58,000 in the fall of 2013. And now this same truck today is going to cost you $100,000. So 10 years later, this truck borderline is double the price. I mean, who here in the last 10 years has doubled their income? I mean, I would say if you're a young person, you're getting going in life and you started off in a very minuscule job with 30 grand a year, and now you're making 60, 70, 80 grand a year, I get that. But if you're a person that 10 years ago was 45 years old, 40 years old, has your income gone from, say, 60, 70 grand to 150 grand? I mean, that's where I think the separation begins. That most people in their late 30s and their 40s, I doubt most people's incomes, majority-wise, has doubled. But yet so many things today around us that we have and had are now in so many ways double the price. I mean, a house in so many aspects today is double the price. We just talked about the cars and the trucks and the motorcycles. The motorcycles double the price. I wouldn't say that so much there, but maybe. This truck just idles down the road like nothing. I mean, like nothing. I mean, look at the speeds I'm at too, like nothing. Look at the RPMs. Listen to how tame she is. Steering wheel's not, shimmying. The brakes are phenomenal. And yeah, somebody took care of this truck. That's number one thing, is serviced it, maintained it, and maintained it. And I mean, I just can't get over the interior. How the interior, you'd never know this truck was 10 years old. And don't you just sometimes think to yourself, can't you just leave it alone? I mean, are we more than ever in a society of wanting this constant change? I mean, more than ever, we're living in an age where so many people want to change things and radically change things. And I'm sure so many people, especially that are older, just are like, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I mean, we should be more focused on the basics of our livelihood instead of getting this craziness that's going around us. Just the basic foundation of life seems to be deteriorating around us more than ever in so many aspects. Like I spoke about yesterday, of the growing conversations. And I just thought to myself, look at the growing trend of homeless people. Look at the growing trend of the potheads. Look at the growing trend of the fentanyl users. Look at the growing trend of people not wanting to work. I mean, just look at the growing trend of the fatherless families. Look at the growing trend of the just outright hate. And look at the growing trend of disrespect. I think, oh my gosh, this technology sector thing is so distracting people in so many ways that let's just go back to the basics. The basic foundation of what makes a family strong, a person strong, a country stronger. And wow. But yeah, can we do that? Hey, this truck's awesome. loving the truck. And now I got a little break to break away from my business for a little bit today to go take care of my addictions, the motorcycle addictions, the Indian addictions, right? So we're gonna head on down to Motorcycles of Dulles, and here's what's crazy: the highway bars that used to be like $300, some bent pipe with spray paint on it, powder coated, black painted highway bars. They used to be like $300. Now they're $400. I mean, everything has gone through the roof on what you're paying for. I didn't even talk about this morning about what we had versus what we have. Talking about the oil prices. The oil prices we're getting ready to see. We're basically at $88 a barrel oil, $90 oil. The $4.99 diesel's basically on our doorstep. The $4 regular gas is on our doorstep. The $5 premium's on our doorstep. If you're in California, your $6, $7 fuel is back. Yeah. So does that drive the ongoing electric vehicle crave? I don't know. I mean, so far, it hasn't happened. It was a short-lived... You just know that there's just a niche of people that want electric vehicles, and they've gone through those niche of people, and now it's going to be more of a longer, drawn-out, people being persuaded to change over from ICE to EV. We are here. I is here. And rolling up to Motorcycles of Dulles. Did you ever know there's a motorcycle dealership back here in all these warehouses? I can remember when they first opened doors here and just got going. It's hard to believe that's close to 10 years ago. I think they opened up in 2015. No? Yeah, probably by 2015. So, all right, let's pull on in here. And, oh, there's my front tires rubbing. See that? Rub. All right, Motorcycles of Dulles. It is a Thursday morning, so lots of used motorcycles. Not enough room. And where is everybody? Uh-oh. What's this all about? Definitely somebody else's bike. Look, they did a tinted front windshield. So for me, I just don't know at nighttime. I've had those, and at nighttime, man, to me it's just really challenging. So let's see who's inside here and what's going on. Hey, want an electric bike? There's your future electric bike. $529. Hey, for a little kid, that's pretty cool, right? So my bike's still sitting here. And really cool colors. The Scout is a really nice product. Anybody out there wanting an Indian, highly recommend this bike for the women, kind of the more the people just getting going. It's just really a nice package. Got a Yamaha here. The danger here is for me, what do I end up buying today, right? And this here be interesting to see what they how long that sits there. And there's the rug. You can't be standing on that rug. Yeah. Lots of Scouts. So what do you think they sell the most of? And look back here. And look, the Royal Enfield Zero. They got the Zero motorcycles. Honda Rebel 500, not bad. Nice Triumph. You look at Royal Enfield. These, I think Yamaha and Royal Enfield are built together, I think. So a lot of nice used, well, not used, brand new. The Triumphs. What is this right here? Old Victory. Look at this. This is where the true Indian brand, as far as Polaris buying out Indian and converting their Victory into the Indian. What's happening? I got an email, my highway bars are in. Okay, that's fine. You're good. So Sears still hasn't sold. Kind of surprised on that. And look at the Triumph. Look at those colors. They make a lot of product. So I think the Triumph, I'm not into the adventure bikes anymore, but if I was, I would definitely be considering, I like the 1200 package. And apparently these now have, I think, blind spot monitoring or something. That's what somebody was saying. Not sure on that. So Triumph, believe it or not, Triumph is the #1 selling product in this dealership. It's a hidden secret. Triumph has like a following like you can't believe. So Triumph outsells everything here. Isn't that something? I would never have known that had I not known these dealers. See, here's a really nice bike. These are really nice bike. Not bad price. This is back here. Get $750 of accessories with this. Which one is this? The 900. So the 900 seems like the 900 is very popular right now in the enduro adventure bike. I guess you could say would be the better word. So the Tiger is a really nice product. Scrambler. I tried. Now I think this is going up against the CB650R. I'm pretty sure the Honda CB650R. I think this is the competitor, and this is pretty cool. I mean, it really is a cool looking bike. Wow. And then of course the Rocket. Just have bought that many a times, but I just can't do it. So down here, we're going down to the Beamer area, and the Beamer area always seems to have somebody want to buy something. The BMW product. That's a really nice bike. Had a few of these adventure bikes. Yep, and what's cool down here is you come down to Motorcycles of Dulles, and you can come in, and if you have a motorcycle license, you can ride a motorcycle. Now, some people were saying on my YouTube channel comments, you should have bought the R1800. Tell you what, when you get on this bike, it's very, very heavy. Very heavy. It's every bit as heavier than a Harley. It's a lead sled. That horizontal design old airplane motor, that motor right there, that motor, when you give it gas, the whole bike twists on you. The whole bike literally twists. It's funky. Cool looking bike. And look at this here. These bikes have adaptive cruise control. This is radar, so you have adaptive cruise. It's already starting to happen into the driverless motorcycles on the BMW side. I mean, yikes. Will it be electronic steering? So look at this here. See how they did the infotainment? Could have Harley have done something like that on the new CVO Road Glide? Well, that would have been kind of a cool idea. But these are really good looking bikes, but they're so heavy feeling. Oh my gosh, I can already feel how heavy that complete touring bike is. And then over here, I didn't like the setup. I'll do over here. I don't like this brake. See here where the brake is? If you have a big boot, if you have a big foot, getting your foot up in here and getting on that, it just seems like that engine intrudes to your space. So here you go. We're outside here doing some, I guess, rides. And wow, that's a really good looking BMW over there. I wonder what that is. That's what's dangerous. I come down here and then I'll talk myself into buying something else. So let's go out here and see what they're doing out here. What's going on, big guy? How are you?
We don't normally do consignment sales.
So, what is this? It's the new, well, no, it's not new. It's a 2020. I piped it. Pretty cool looking. They got a Honda Goldwing down here. So, surprised. Yeah, we won't show your pretty face there,
There's
sir.
another used one. I want to be on the internet.
You won't. Yeah, you ain't gonna be on there. You ain't that popular. Yeah, look at this, a trophy edition. So, where's their case? Here's the case 1600 GT. Just about to bought one of those, and I've ridden it. It's a really nice bike. It's a beautiful motorcycle. It's too damn refined. You're so refined. And then back here, is that the Bagger K1600? You gotta get back here. You see BMW's kind of following the Triumph theme. Here's Triumph following the BMW theme. So what's this back here? You gotta get back here. It's too tight. Another 600 GT. They had a Bagger edition. These are beautiful bikes. It's a beautiful bike, but it's so refined. It's just too damn refined. Look at this here. So now, well, this is the 310. Yeah, we're getting crammed in here. And I've had these. This is a nice bikes. But wow, just the R12.
I got right there.
Excuse me.
Deciding between this RT.
And there's my Zini. All right, so this here for the dealership. Look at this here. Look, sold 1, sold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Count mine, that's 14. Wow. I'll cut it off at that. Okay, guess what? I'm leaving Motorcycles of Dulles, and I didn't buy a dang thing. Hey, is that amazing? Well, I did. Bought my highway bars, bought my pant protector thingamajiggers. So time to get in the truck and going, and they're having a good day there. Help them try to sell a Indian Pursuit. So get this, there's a person there that is looking for an Indian Pursuit. And right now, this dealership here, Motorcycles of Dulles, there's no Indian Pursuit anytime soon coming in. Even though they ordered some last year, there's none coming in anytime soon. So if anybody watched my channel and talk about how that Indian Pursuit is a hot item and people just can't get them, I'm not making up stories. Yeah, so there you go in the have versus had. So what can you have? Well, if you want to have an Indian Pursuit, doesn't sound like for the most people can have one of those. Isn't that something? Just incredible. Of where we are in today's society, more than ever, it seems like what you want to have, you can't have. And what you had, maybe you wish you kept. Yeah, I saw my Indian Chieftain in there, the Elite, and I'm thinking, wow, I gave that bike up. I gave that bike up for a Pursuit. And apparently, the Motorcycle Dulles website is showing an Indian Pursuit on there, which in some ways, that's, anybody know these experiences? Smartest thing you can ever do if we're going to a car dealership, motorcycle dealership, is make a phone call, because I have to say in today's world, if it's an item, it's not a dime a dozen. I doubt that item's there. Oh boy, I am in Lowe's. Getting ready to spend money on an air conditioner. And you know, it's getting so late in the summer. Just make my kids suffer. I mean, I'd be on about 2 weeks use of the air conditioner. Oh well, cross the bridge, right? Yep, and here goes the pain. Anywhere from, well, look at this here. The 229, what do you think of that one? Yeah, cheap. $400 range, be my guess. All right, I'm gonna go with the had to the have. Years ago, I had these things, and they're terrible because they collect all the water in the base of these things. You gotta constantly drain it out or get a drain line. So this is an air conditioning unit that sits in your room. You just run the ductwork to your window, so you don't have that obnoxious looking air conditioning hanging out your window. But this claims it's drain free, and it's $400. You go over here, you're in the 319, which that's not bad. 350. I don't know. What do I do, right? What do I do? Oh boy, talk about confusing. Look here, 300 square foot room, medium room for this portable in the, sits on your floor instead in the window. Let's go over here and you look at a 350 square foot small room. This makes no sense on how that unit there is saying it does more coverage on the size room versus that room. So here's medium room and you're at 460. I have no idea. I'm not the air conditioning expert. You're at $600. Wow. I mean, to me, you would think this would be, in somewhat comparison, 8,000 BTU. And this is 7,000 BTU. Yeah, talking about confusion. Yikes. Oh, decisions. I think I'm going to go with the 450 square foot, 10,000 BTU. This thing isn't too radically too heavy. I'm going to abandon the one in the room. I've had those before. I don't trust it. So I think I'll go for this right here. All right, this is nice when you have a truck, right? It's all about the truck. Truck and a Starbucks Energizer. Oh, the head back in for the other projects now. So I got the window AC unit. I came to closure. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Meaning the window AC unit's been in that window now for 10 plus years. So guess what? I'm just gonna make it a window unit again. And here's what's crazy is, back in 2005, I restored that whole farmhouse, and I put a central air conditioning heating system in that home. And due to space and everything else in that farmhouse, we put a space pack heating air conditioning unit into the upstairs attic of what I have. And doggone it, that damn thing didn't work. I'd have to say 5 to 6 years. All I know is when the warranty ran out, it broke. So I don't know if that thing had a 5-year warranty. I'm not real sure on that. So yeah, it's Murphy's Law, right? But the whole point is what I have and what I had. Yeah, I used to had a central air conditioning heating system at home. I still have the heat capability, but it's a freaking older style air conditioning where you got to just rip out that whole system and put a whole new system in. Yeah, what do you think that would cost today? And with all the new regulations on that R12 or R20, the Freon, yeah, it gets deep and heavy. So what I have, yeah, now I have window air conditioning units, which in all reality, that's fine. Oh, I just can't get over what I have and what I had. Yeah, I don't have a memory anymore. I just remembered I need to buy some flea bombs. I just can't believe that I was at Home Depot and I did not think about getting flea bombs for my house. The flea situation is out of control. So, wow. What do we do now, right? Jesus Christ. Okay. We got the hot shot fogger. So I have fleas. Will this make it so that I had fleas? As we get into the Ram. Come on, man. What's that Ram? Just listen to the pipe. I just think that the setup of these Cummins motors with the straight pipe is just so nice. Now, it hasn't rained here for last week. Got my air conditioning unit in the back of the truck. Yeah, guess what's going to happen? Probably going to rain on me. I had a nice dry air conditioning unit. Now I have a soaked one. That's haven't had day. Are you sick of it yet? I haven't had, right? And wowsker, I made it back before the rain starts to get my brand new air conditioning unit out that I have to put up there in that room, which is my daughter's room. So if you're here watching my channel, appreciate you watching the have and had. And I've had enough of talking, and you probably have too. So stay tuned for more adventures. Thanks for watching my channel. God bless, stay safe. And watch out for lightning. Yikes.